Okay, so we've got another video of these orandas, and they are, well, I changed part of the water. And another thing I was going to say, I'm going to show you something on the Sims. But anyways, I was going to show you also later on in the week, I have some vegetables are growing and they're outside. So we're going to check it out. I saw a beautiful garden and I really want one like that. So with the vegetables, but I had to cover it with a little top because we have so many critters out there. And I don't want anything to eat the vegetables while they're trying to grow. So I'll show you them. You know, I'll show you what they look like. I see them still trying to survive out there. And once they really get a good size on them, I'll show you them. But anyways, these babies are doing fine. They had about a quarter of the tank changed today. Is she up there all by herself?
I'm with Robin.
Oh, Robin's back? Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Okay, so anyways, you guys, we're gonna, if you look at the video that I have a little later, it's gonna have the jalapeno poppers. We made them a couple times on here, but if you haven't seen the video, then you might want to check this one out. We didn't show how to make them, but you look back at the other videos and it shows step by step how Jana makes the filling, and then how she wraps them and everything. On here, we're just going to show you them already done, but there is a video that's jalapeno poppers, and it shows exactly how they are made and what, you know, each step. So check it out, and thank you, subscribers. Stay safe out on me. Yeah, stay safe out there, and you know, it's nice and breezy right now. It's been in the hundreds. Did you think it got up to 100 and something? I don't think so. Oh, it was, huh? All right, let's see. Today is shrimp day for all the fish. And like I said before, I'm not doing the whole, pouring the whole thing, so I'm going to use a spoon. And they were sleepy because I got up a little later than normal yesterday and the past few days. Okay, so we're going to throw a spoon in there first. We gave them some peas already. Look at them go for those shrimps. They love them. And then we'll do another little, whoa, that's quite a bit. No, I think that's good. Pour more in there so they can enjoy. And then we'll give them some more a little later. That's all we're going to give them for now. And there they go. I haven't really showed them eating the shrimp in a while. But this is, again, the frozen brine, and you let it set out. And I've got their peas in here. And don't give it to them like that. Take the shell off. If you see any of the videos, you'll know how to fix it for them. And there's other pieces floating around. They'll go for them. They'll get them. But they probably think I'm... Turn that light off. There's the flash right here. I don't want the flash on. But anyways, cut this light off. I don't know why I got that light off. And why it's staying on. First of all, there. I think it cut. Did it cut off? Nope. There. Did it cut off? Hold on, guys. So anyways, the light was on, that's why I had to redo it. But they're eating a little shrimp. And did it come out good?
Oh, I'm not sure. That was yours.
Oh!
I'm not sure if you wanted it or not.
Thank you. Was it in the microwave?
Yeah, it was done in the microwave.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I forgot I can only drink it now. Okay, we're going to give them a little bit of peas. And one of them is grabbing a big piece. So make sure you break it up small enough, because they will go crazy and they'll like overstuff themselves. You know, or spread it around, making sure all of them get their share. because they definitely, I'm mashing it up pretty good like this so they can share. I haven't put my hands in there today. I'm just dropping it. They will eat out of your hands, but there. That's enough. That's enough probably for now. See how it's spread out? And that way they're getting all of their that way they're getting it all. Okay, and I'm gonna go feed the other ones and let's see what, I know they're excited and ready to eat. Okay, so we're back in here. I'll cut that light on so you can see them a little better. These babies are a little fidgety because I have had, I should have probably recorded when all that stuff was thrown in here. Okay, so they're getting their food. See how one just grabbed it up? And so you gotta like smash it better. Smush it up better so they can all have a little. Yeah, there's some floating down there, but anyways, today's one of those nice days. We did some letter writing this morning, sharing the good news on the letters. So if you do get a letter, open it up. It's from your neighbors, and they are concerned about spiritual health. And be quite interesting. You'll get a little surprise in there too. Once you read it, you'll have a little, they give you a little track or sometimes a little, if you want it. Something else, then you just, there's a website to go to or an address that you can write to, okay? So anyways, that's what we're doing this morning. And looky here, they are enjoying it. And they're going to get their shrimp, and I'm telling you, they go crazy for it. They go crazy for it. And I didn't forget, I do have some good news to share. Continuing from the magazine that I was reading from before. Like I said, it's a worldwide work. And it's not my information. It's worldwide, and it's a volunteer education program. Oh no, I'm spilling the shrimps, guys. Well, I'll scrape it up with this little spoon. I'm just trying to use a spoon so that way I don't give them too much. Okay, so here we go. And he's gonna try and eat them all, but I spread them out so they can get them. They love them. See him eating them up? Oh, and then if you want to check out a video, I have some vinca flowers if you like them. It's showing an update on those. I will put my vegetables on there soon. They look like they're trying to catch on there. They're looking good. They're outside now, so I have them closed off, and we'll keep track of them. Looks like they're trying to take off. At first it looked like they weren't going to make it, but I put some of the fish water in there, and they're thriving, guys. They are thriving. But I'll show you it later. Okay. Well, it's kind of, I gotta probably use a little bit from my hand because they're not, there you go. I'm not getting it like I wanted to. There they go, just the floating. These are some of their favorite foods, these little shrimps. And they do have shrimp where you can actually keep them, too. You can keep shrimp if you don't want to feed them to them. You can keep them as pets. They've got like the spider monkey type things. They're actually shrimp. And you can feed them different things. I don't know. I've never kept the shrimp before. Well, I think we have tried to raise them. for a pet, you know. But they never survived because we didn't really know how to. I don't think we spent the time we were supposed to spend feeding them and nourishing them. We had them for a child, and that's not really always good to have pets like that for children. But anyways, I'm gonna do some of the Sims. Okay, if you check it out a little later, they have a banking app on there, and it is an app that allows the people to really go into the bank and open accounts and go to the ATM, different things like that. A really cute app that adds to the gameplay. So that'll be on there a little later. Plus, what else was on there that I wanted to show? Oh, it's Eco Living. It's a new game pack. And I mean, interesting because they get to do recycling and stuff like that. So I'm just going to do a little review on there if you want to see it a little later. But anyways, there they go. Now this one I was looking at my boy, and it's Steve Harvey. It seemed like something was on that something dark was underneath his gills, but it might just be that it was. I think he's all right. They're maturing, so they might be getting to where they're going to be doing mating or whatever. I don't know, or maybe they're just growing into their body. But see how she's following that one, trying to get away from trying to be. You all gonna go on a timeout. Keep it up. But let me see. When I turned the light off, it looked like it was a little. No, he's all right. I saw something that looked kind of dark underneath, and you don't want that happening with the gills. I changed their water yesterday, some of their water, but they have been getting really jumbled up and nervous. They've had a lot of things happening to them, so. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if something's going on with them. They're just really maybe stressed in a way, but I'm just trying to calm them down, give them a nice little breakfast. And if you see foggy stuff on the back, that's from the last time whenever we cleaned up their tank. I mean, it was a mess because of what was thrown in there, but they're okay now. It's cleared up quite a bit. Yeah, they've grown, they've changed. I wouldn't mind getting some koi, but they get so humongous. And they have those little whiskers, they look beautiful. Probably give them like one more little feed thing of today, Charcoal, he was sleeping late because yesterday I was up kind of late because I wasn't planning on getting up and doing letter writing yesterday. So I stayed up late messing with the Sims, trying to get the different little mods working and so forth because there was something that was on there that I wasn't showing up. So I stayed up kind of late messing around with that. That's enough for them because they were overfed one day and I don't want them to go into that mode again. But anyways, so you know, I got up late to feed them, and so they were probably like, she ain't getting up until late, so I'm just gonna wait, right? I hear you over there, little bird. And so hi pretty bird. Hi, pretty bird. Hello, you want attention today? I'm gonna go over there to her and we'll see if she gives us anything cute today. But anyways, so Charcoal was resting, kind of sleeping in. I was like, oh no, where'd he go? I didn't see him. He blended in with the colors. And he was at the bottom sleeping. Not at the bottom, but he was like not floating around looking for anything at the time because I was kind of late. They are smart. Of course, they have a smart creator, but they know time, you know. So they probably figure she's not coming till a little later, but I usually try and get them by noon. But yesterday it was like 1:20 because I was up like early in the morning doing stuff on that mod, like I said. And So, you know, I slept in a little. And I got up on my own. No, it's not 1, but it was 1, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's what time they ate yesterday. So they probably figure I'm not going to feed them until late. You know, we'll keep an eye on him. I think that's what it was. But because when I went over there and moved my hand around over there, like to show him, he was down there, and then he zoomed up there like, whew, time to eat. So they're just beautiful. Just make sure you take good care of your animals and take good care of them, because they're counting on you, and they can't get their food themselves. So you've got to feed them and keep it as regular as possible. Then that way you can train them. You really can. You can train them to do all kinds of things. They like doing different things, you know. I have a little circle up there. See the pink thing? And you can go through there. I'll probably add some more of these plants in here. Is it all the way down in there? No, it's not down in there. Part of it is. But, you know, doesn't look like it's rooted well. I might have to take that one out. But I have some in the water over there that I might have to root and put in here, because that gets the nitrites out. And it's good to have that in there. So I might have to get another one of these plants to use their roots. But looks like it's okay so far, so good. I had a big piece, but I gave some of it to the other tank. But anyways, it's going to be hot in the Antelope Valley, 107, I think, on Sunday. So, you know, we're braced for that. I'll go out a little bit today, get some more for their coat, the stress coat for them. And remember they used to go through this thing, and they're so big now. I mean, when you see them go through it, it's hopefully you don't get stuck in there one day. That's why I didn't get things that are too small, because they will get big, and then some of them don't know their size, and they might get stuck or whatever and hurt themselves. But I was out today because we got tons of bottles and cans and things, and I had to separate them out while I was taking the dogs out. Try to keep it organized in the garage, because you don't want to leave things like packed, because they, you know, different bugs and other things can get in there, spiders and stuff like that, and be in black dark corners, and you might want to spray. I do spray out there, so that way it doesn't have a chance. So just, you know, keep maintenance while you're home. You know, there's things you can be doing while you're home. And see there she goes, Coral. She's just the one that eats. All of them like to. There's Jaws. Hi, Jaws. See how big he got? They've just grown. Before they were so small, you could barely, you know, really make out everything on them. But they've really grown. Just relax and watch them if you want. Put a little music on, see the fish going around. I'm sure you've seen other tanks where you probably have a lot more to look at, but this is what we got in here. You know, I don't want to put too much in there because it's not a very big, gigantic tank. That I'm going to have to move them into a bigger tank soon too. I can tell they just grew like almost overnight, it seemed like. You know, it's been over a few months. But they're hanging in there. That's all you guys are getting for tonight, until tonight. So that's all they're getting for now. And tonight I'll give them a little more. Let me go to the other ones and give them a tiny little bit more. Okay, so we'll put them a little bit more shrimp first. Then we'll give them a few more peas, and then that's all they're getting for today. I mean, for now. See, he's right there trying to get everything. That's what he was waiting for. He's got the softest mouth, the gray one. He's really different than the other ones. You guys look like you had enough. I just brought a teeny bit more. The peas are good for them. You still don't want to overdo it with that either, but give them enough so they're not hungry. There we go. That's it. That's it for now. Oops, drops on the floor. Okay, there we are. Just check him out for a second. Make sure they're doing okay. I just love their tails. They're so beautiful. They flow, don't they? And she's acting up, that one. I don't think she's a... That one's a boy. Girl. And this one's a boy, girl, and girl, I believe. There, you had enough. He was sleeping like right in the middle of there, over there, earlier today. There's more over there, guys. I see a shrimp. I see greens. They'll be over there to get more. And I'll clean up the aftermath. Takes them a little bit to chew it up, too. Alright guys, thank you subscribers. We'll see you in the next video.